counting down to first pitch at Great American Ballpark. The Cubs and Reds are next. Now from the future home of the 2015 All-Star Game, there's a great look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. A well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order will read like this. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. Jesse Padilla will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
Pitch, 7-10.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a changeup has him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Heisey is there, and he has it for the out. So Cueto able to dispatch of the leadoff man here, and with that, let's take a look at the defense for Cincinnati. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Darwin Barney will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. In there for strike one, 0-1. Now the Reds here going big red machine with the uniforms. That takes you back. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now the 1-1. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first-inning single.
Anthony Rizzo will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. Phillips for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Now the starting lineup for Cincinnati in this one. Jason Hall will be on the mound to face them. He's a guy that's got pretty good command of his pitches, but he's got to make sure he doesn't fall in love with the fastball because guys in the past have had a tendency to sit on it and have success against him. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Brandon Phillips will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, number 4, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Zach Cozart will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. We played an inning. No score. Starlin Castro will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Starlin Castro.
Now the first pitch. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Water. Get your water here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Wellington Castillo will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Strike him out.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
Chris Coghlan will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he turns on a fastball here and drives one into deep right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting 7th, center fielder
Ryan Sweeney will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year.
Get on base. Get on base.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. For Coghlan, He's at second with his second double of this young season. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance pass you by.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Jay Bruce will get his first shot now. He's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. First pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Feet up. Here we go.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Now a good slider there. Tough pitch, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is in the dirt as it swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Chris Heisey steps in now. First pitch coming. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
I think he might have gotten into that home run trot a little early. Off the bat, I think he thought that this was out of here, but winds up just shy of the wall out there in dead center field.
Todd Frazier will dig in for the first time now, looking to get back on track as he's seen that average stumble a bit here these past 9 ball games. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here's a 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And that's over. 2-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sounds sharp, too.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. He's got himself back into a fastball count now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll move to the third with no score. Luis Valbuena will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. Changeup called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he's right on the fastball there, as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. 1 away here to begin the third.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Jason Hall.
Jason Hall will get his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. And Ludwig will make the play for route number 2.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Jesse Padilla will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Here's the first offering. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ryan Ludwig will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. But this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And Ludwig's going to have himself extra bases here. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Brian Pena will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. For Ludwig, it's his fourth double here in this early part of the year. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Johnny Cueto will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Ready now on 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Brandon Phillips will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away to pick up the first run on the ball game from third base. Very important to cash in when you're given the early opportunities, and he comes through big time right there.
Zach Cozart will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And here's a fastball called for strike one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly moved, but he was just set up a little too far off the plate to get the call.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. Darwin Barney will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Darwin Barney.
In there, 0-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the block.
Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Ball 1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Right on the corner, 2-2. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Well hit, deep right center field. And see you later. That one is gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, he'd retired 5 in a row until just now, but not anymore. He'd been on cruise control, but all of a sudden, one little mistake will snap you back down to earth in a hurry.
Starlin Castro will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Starlin Castro.
Now here's the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Go, Red.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Yeah, no hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. Once this gets down the line, he's thinking two right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
Wellington Castillo will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Hitting one's on.
And a high strike there, 0-1. For Castro, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year.
Go, Red.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Let's go, Cincy. Come on, Red.
Fouled back. Line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
And you'd have to think that, in general, anytime you hit a ball that makes it to the wall, you should get extra bases out of it. Unfortunately, that's not always true when you've got a catcher at the plate.
Chris Coughlin will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Get the batter out.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Woo! Okay, we'll take it.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Joey Votto will get the first chance here in the inning for the Reds. After him comes Jay Bruce. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Now the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Let's go now.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
All right, man.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Chris Heisey will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Runner goes for second, and he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
And that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Bruce on first. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. And you can chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And this is a spot where you can't be a shortstop here and try to pick the ball. You got to slide that body over and let that chest protector do the job for you. This one winds up a wild pitch.
Bruce leads from second. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Nice easy stroke. Let's go.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ryan Sweeney will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Center fielder, Ryan Sweeney.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
All right, Red.
Hit hard, but foul. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Yet not always an easy play heading toward the stands out there in left field. He's got a few different things to worry about over there, but he stays with it to make it look routine.
Luis Valbuena will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And Ludwig will make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher Jason Hall.
Jason Hall will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
At the plate.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
This is our house.
Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Oh, and I got to say right here that I love the hustle. You know, more often than not, pitchers are going to run down the line with about a 40% effort. But he was giving it his all right there, and it paid off for him in the form of an infield single. Great play.
Jesse Padilla will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
You can do it.
And this is low, ball one.
Oh, come on. All right, here we go.
This is hit sharply to the left side. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand one. Halfway home, all even at one apiece. Ryan Ludwig will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Center fielder, Ryan Ludwig.
Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. On to first as Valbuena throws him out, one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Ryan Pena.
Brian Pena will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. He goes right after the first pitch here and shoots it back up the middle and into center field for a base hit.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Johnny Cueto will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Here's Castro for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball's bunted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Brandon Phillips will stand in, the National League starter at second base in last year's All-Star game. Start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Attaboy, Brandon. Come on.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Zach Cozart. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And now some action in the Cubs bullpen as Jeff Samardzija has begun to crank it up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he won't have a play after all, as that'll load the bases. Joey Votto will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he takes ball 1. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now the 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 left for Cincinnati. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Darwin Barney will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Darwin Barney.
Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And there's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And here's the first pitch. Lined hard to center field. Ludwig is right there, 1 down.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Starlin Castro will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. First pitch coming. Fouled straight back.
Double play, kill, stay in it, man.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cozart ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Well, I think in the scorebooks, this is going to go down as a second straight line out, but this one was definitely much easier than the last one.
Wellington Castillo will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Hey now.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with fastball.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And a tough slider there as he grounds it foul.
Getting out here.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Heisey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. All tied at 1-1. Jay Bruce will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these two guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Chris Heisey will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and that's his first hit of the entire series here, and he makes it a good one, all right. This one clears the wall by plenty. And now, back in the dugout, you can imagine he's probably saying, gosh, it's about time.
Todd Frazier will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
1 out, nobody on. And the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. What a stop. Throw is low, and nearly a great play, but the scoop will go in and out of the glove.
Well, this game can certainly humble you at times. He makes an A-plus play just to get a glove on the ball, but that throw completely misses its mark. So for all his efforts, he'll wind up getting hit with an error. Unfair.
Ryan Ludwig will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And that misses inside, 1-0.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 1-0. Runners on the move for second. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And Sweeney's there to put this away for out number 2.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Brian Pena will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Nope. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-1 Cincy. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Chris Coghlan will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Pitch by Cueto, a bouncing ball for Frazier at third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Ryan Sweeney will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. And a ball, 1-0. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are two away.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Luis Valbuena will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. And that misses, ball one. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a strikeout. Come on.
Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Parker will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. David Torres will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And it looks like we're going to have a move for a pinch hitter as it's the left-handed hitting Skip Schumacher that starts to loosen up in the on-deck circle. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch. Here we go.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Brandon Phillips will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. First pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Hey, Philip. There we go.
And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2.
Zach Kozar will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Come on, you can do it.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score.
Here we go.
Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
And now 0-2 here, this is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Line hard to the left side. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Reds are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. J.J. Hoover will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. David Torres will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Center fielder, David Torres.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Line drive, caught at first by Votto. And a tough way to go down that time as he's retired to start the 8th.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
Jesse Padilla will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ball 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score right there tells the story as the Reds lead this one here in the 8th in front of their home crowd here at Great American Ballpark. Ryan Buckner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
22, Ryan Buckner.
Looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Good curveball. Strike 2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Now the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Upstairs again here. It's 2-1. From the stretch. That's hit hard on the ground, and it'll make it through into right field for a 2-out single. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Travis James will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Emilio Bonifacio will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 64, Emilio Bonifacio. All right, let's hold them.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but still a long road back from here.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Line drive out to second, caught there by Phillips. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Travis James will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 16.
Emilio Bonifacio will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 64, Emilio Bonifacio.
Ryan Roberts is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Joey Votto will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Excellent. Joey Votto.
Let's go, Joey! Let's go!
And that misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Valbuena is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, and when you're ahead in the count, this is all about bailing a pitcher out and doing him a favor. He'll take the pop-up there. That's a gift.
Jay Bruce will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a ball taken the other way with some authority as this is heading toward that foul pole in left. And that ball is gone as he tucks it over the wall down the left field line. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Reds a 3-1 lead.
You have to wonder now, this home run might wind up being plenty here to get the job done. That'll make this a 2-run ball game here in the bottom of the 8th, and that could be more than enough to finish these guys off.
Carlos Villanueva will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Chris Heisey will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. First pitch coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bonifacio takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
And I think anytime you hit a ball that softly on a fastball, you can pretty much bet you were either jammed on it or got caught reaching. And here you can see as this pitch ties him up inside, he's not able to get the sweet spot on the baseball.
Todd Frazier will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The pitch. And he's fallen behind now. 3-1. Two out, nobody on. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Reds get a run on the J. Bruce dinger. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 3-1 Cincinnati.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Wellington Castillo will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Grounded, foul. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Heisey arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Chris Coghlan will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Oh, he is intimidating. There's no arguing that.
2-0 now. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. So it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter now, and it's the 2008 Olympian Nate Shearholtz that's moved into the on-deck circle. First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Boys, that's 99 right through it.
And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch there to end it, and the Reds have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Oh, that's just flat out nasty. Chapman's got to be the guy you least want to see out there in the 9th inning. He gets the final 3 outs here, and he picks up a save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Reds were able to claim victory here thanks in no small part to the efforts of this man on the mound. Johnny Cueto. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Harros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 3-1. Good night from Cincinnati.